What's going on, guys? On the table today we have the Bushnell Nitro 3 to 12 by 44 millimeter scope. I have an affiliate link down there in the description box down below to Optics Planet if you wanted to get a good look at what they have to offer over there for this one. I want to thank them for sending this one out to give you guys a good look at it, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. I picked up this Savage 22 Magnum FVSR. It always had a very tactical look to it, in my opinion, and so it really drew me in with that, and I wanted a scope combination to match everything about this rifle, in particular the caliber, the look, the feel, the lightweightness of it, and the price point. So I contacted Cal over at Optics Planet, told him what I wanted, and he said, "Say no more, fam." And he sent me over this Bushnell Nitro 3 to 12 by 44. Happy he did, because this scope combination with this rifle is perfect. Being that it is a 3 to 12 allows me to reach out there with 22 Magnum and see exactly what I'm doing. No problem at all. Has a side parallax on this scope, which allows me to take care of closer targets and bring them into focus with that side parallax. Drops all the way down to 10 yards. Very useful item to have on a scope and rifle combination such as this right here. Because it is a quote-unquote tactical-ish type rifle, it is very compact, very small. Shots will be taken at closer yards on varmint and small game such as gophers, squirrels, rabbits, and stuff like that. Nuisances that get within distance of me. So this combination right here works out great for that. Again, being a 12 power allows me to reach all the way out there, see what I'm doing. And inside of there is the Deploy MOA SFP reticle, which in particular I can use to find the trajectory of these rounds at certain distances and utilize the subtensions in there at my discretion. Let's quickly go over some of the things that are included in this box, which is bountiful. You can see right now that there is quite a few accessories that they give you with this Bushnell Nitro right here. You can see you have scope caps. Those are pretty nice, very Butler Creek-ish. No problems with those at all. You see you also get a sunshade on there to add to the front of this thing. I think that adds a very nice look to this combination in particular. So that's kind of nice. You, of course, get a cleaning kit and stuff like that. So this is a very feature and accessory packed little rifle scope right here that Bushnell offers. There are a lot of things about this scope right here that scream tactical or tactile, and don't confuse the two terms because they do have slightly different meanings to them. However, in translation to the shooter, mean fun. For example, the power selector on here, whereas it doesn't have an aggressive knurling to it, it does have a very stiff texture to it, so it's very nice and easy to roll through the power selector. The scope turret covers right here on the top are very large, makes them easy to maneuver and manipulate without much thought at all and not lose, of course. And inside of there you'll find quarter MOA click adjustments, which are very tactile, as you can tell right there. And by tactile, that means you can basically feel them rolling through and clicking as you're rolling through this thing. Very nice, and again, very audible. I can actually hear this with my ear pro on, and I can feel it very easily. Again, with that tactile word, not to overuse it, however, applies very much to this instant right here. I like the fact that it makes so much noise, and again, you can feel that for such a great price point that Bushnell is offering with this Nitro version. Right? The turrets themselves have a tool-less zero indicator on here, which all you have to do is grab onto both top and bottom of this thing, loosen the top of it, and then you can adjust your zero, so you always have your zero indicator. And now you can tighten the top back up on here and have easy visual of your zero indicator. The coating or the paint on this rifle scope right here is a very matte color to it, so very tactical looking. I like the little red accents, again adding to this whole slightly tactical look of this rifle scope combination. Really just pulled it all together. I like the way that looks, and of course sitting on vortex rings on there makes this scope just sit and look perfect. Now this scope is waterproof, shockproof, fogproof, has an IPX7 rating of 30 minutes, so that is very nice to be able to put this scope through whatever you need to, I guess, out there in the field. The glass on there has what's known as an exo barrier, which keeps water and dust off of it, which I found to be pretty much true. Of course, with the addition of the scope covers on there, I don't really see much clinging to the glass on there as it is. The light transmission on this scope right here is very notable. Actually, when you're looking out there, even out to distance at the 12 power selector, you can see that you have a pretty good light transmission inside of there. The contrast is very well. The overall image from edge to edge is very clear. I don't find much distortion inside of the picture at all. And again, the subtensions out there allow me to utilize whatever cartridge I need without running out of any kind of hash marks in there that I may need for whatever caliber that it is I want to use this on. The scope sits in at about 13.7 inches long. Looks pretty well on there. Addition of the sunshade adds about 3 inches to the overall package of the scope, which again adds to this whole tactical look of this rifle combination. The scope itself weighs in about 24 ounces, but not really that noticeable. It actually balances very well on this little rifle. Again, it's worth bragging about the side parallax again for such a rimfire cartridge like 22 Magnum or 22 LR or any kind of rifle scope combination that you'll be taking close shots at within 10 yards out to however far you need to go to. At full power, using that side parallax, adjust your target into view as you need at such close distances, which is a great talking point for this scope and rifle combination. The Bushnell Nitro is offered in 4 different reticles. Again, this one is the Deploy MOA SFP, which I find to be highly useful for a variety of calibers, being that there are so many subtensions. Field of view at 3 power at 100 yards is about 30 feet, and then rolling the power selector out to 12 gives you 8 feet at 100 yards. Again, I have an affiliate link down there in the description box down below to Optics Planet, so you can get a good look at the price point and all the features to this if I haven't discussed anything to it. However, I will say that you should check back with the price on these quite often, because I have seen the prices varying wildly depending on where you purchase this at and depending on the sale. Again, it has a great look to it, plenty of features, packed full of accessories, and overall I am happy with this package altogether with this scope rifle combination. I want to thank Cal over there at Optics Planet for recommending this scope for this rifle. It works out very well. I love the way it looks, and the function of it is perfect for this 22 Magnum. Anyway guys, if you appreciate this video, feel free to hit that like button down there and share it with your friends and help my channel to grow. If you have any questions, hit me up down there in the comments section below, where I will do my best to answer them. I appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you guys on the next video.